Now I know while you're watching, yes, Jimbo, why you so by yourself all the time? Why you always running raids solo? Well, when I first done got out of the Raider Academy, when everyone goes through to be able to go topside. And well, you know, while you're in the academies, you make friends, and then those friends turn out to be a duo you like to go out raiding with. And with my duo, my battle buddy, his name was Blah, or at least that's what I called him. There wasn't a word that feller didn't know, and there wasn't a sentence he didn't like to say. That feller would yammer on, oh my lord, good lord, mamma jamma, he would chew the fat on your ear for hours about nothing and about everything. Every once in a while, you know, you'd have to tell that fella, quiet, shh, okay, that's enough. Man, oh man, when it was time to turn on, when it was time to get in gunslinging mode, when it was time to take care of some damn dirty art or some stinking rat, Blah was with the best of them. Quick, agile, use strategy, cool under pressure, calm in the storm. Some fellers are made for war. And that feller, he was made for war, y'all. He was born to be a warrior, to be a raider. He could do it with the best of them. When it was a up and up fight, when we knew who we were going up against, that is. Because see, there are times where you come across a feller, he'll play nice, he'll help you out, he'll show you all around. Heck, he might even give you a weapon of great value. And you'd be raiding 10, 15, 20, almost 25 minutes sometimes with this feller. And then when you're ready to use your hatch key, when you're ready to extract, this is how you get on them keyboards. And well, you know, because Blah's Blah, he's gonna be yammering on about something. When I was on them keyboards, well, I couldn't hear that fella was taking out his Torrento. Neither could Blah, because Blah had his back to him also. After that day, never saw Blah again. I know he went to the infirmary. I know he was pretty shook up about it. We never raided again. Because, say, as much as Blah was bred, born, made, sculpted to be a warrior, there are some betrayals in life that you just can't reconcile with yourself. There are some activities, absolutely yes, taking out fellas, taking out the ARC, that's all part of war. Loss is a part of war. But to lose your humanity, to turn your back on a fellow raider in such a devious, nasty way, some fellas can't handle knowing that people like that out there. And I don't know. I don't know if he stays in. Bronze is a big place. As small as it is, it's a pretty big place. Maybe Blah took the expedition, but unlike me, never returned. I don't know what happened to Blah, but I know since then, ain't no other duo, ain't no other trio been the same. And I know I ain't definitely been the same with trusting fellers, especially fellers that I had barely even known. Takes a lot out of you to go through what I've had to go through, which is why I left on that expedition to begin with. More and more I go on, the more and more missions I do, the more raids that I've done since coming back, I'm starting to see the patterns again. I'm starting to see the complacency. Because you see, when Blah was gnawing my ear off on that, when I was on that keyboard, he wasn't doing it because he hated me. No. He was doing it because we got comfortable. He made us weak. He made himself weak. He made himself a victim. He made me a victim. Because even though we know for a fact there are rats in this world, there are dastardly Davids, we always need to be on guard. You see, when you're yapping on about nothing and about everything, you don't get to hear the other person talk. You don't get to interrogate how they speak, the words they say, how they say it, the way their face looks, the way their eye twitches, the way that they fumble around with their hands when they talk about certain subjects. See, that's why you need to be quiet sometimes. Just let fellers talk. Because you know for a fact if you've been raiding long enough, which I have, fellers will let you know everything you need to know about them. Because they are willing to tell you. All you got to do is ask the right questions. All you got to do is pay attention. All you got to do is listen instead of yapping. So that's why I raid the way I do. I know some fellas think, hey, it's time to play music of the old world. Good Lord. Starting to see the patterns again. It's about that time to get on that expedition and get on out. Because I don't want to be around when fellas start getting bored. Hey y'all, thanks for watching. If you can do me a favor, give me a like, I'd greatly appreciate it. Subscribe on the YouTubes, follow on the Twitch goes, kick me in the kicks. Do whatever you have to do on them TikToks. Whatever is free on your end, I would greatly appreciate you doing it for me. It helps the channel out, it helps me out, and it helps a fella continue to do these wonderful, goofy things that I loves to do, y'all. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all hanging out.